What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pace Studio here in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. We are really fortunate today to be sitting here with the Midnight Stroll. This is Jonas Wilson on my left and Aaron Behrens on my right. You guys got a new record, came out last month. It's called Western Static.
Yep.
Congrats on that. You're going to play a couple songs from that record, maybe one older one.
Yes.
Let me know what the first song you're going to do for us today is.
The first song is a really cool track. It's called "Them City Lights," and it's kind of a mixture of emotions because the city lights mean different things to different people. You know, the first half is this kid out in the country, small town country boy, such as myself, staring up at the stars, wondering where his future is going to go, and kind of searching for that fame. And the second verse is an immigrant, trying to get over the border, trying to come across, and maybe the city lights mean something different to her. She's trying to escape, but everybody's trying to escape or trying to become something. So it's a cool take on that whole thing, but we do this cool vibe on it, and we'd love to show it to you.
Yeah, cool, man. Let's hear it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when you're done.
All right.
All right.
Soul on a dusty road, filling his head full of stars. Yeah, he don't know where the river goes. He's betting it'll take him far. Them city lights keep him up at night, calling out his name. He's got a feeling, but nobody believes him, chasing after fortune and fame. But them city lights, them city lights, them city lights, them city lights. There's a young girl in a lonely world, staring at a gate in a guard. She don't know where the tunnel goes, betting it'll take her far. Far away from here, far away from fear, to start all over again. When the night falls, the coyotes will call, running as fast as she can. Them city lights, them city lights, them city lights, them city lights. Oh, they're burning bright, baby. Them city lights, there's a lost soul on a dusty road, filling his head full of stars. Yeah, he don't know where the river goes, he's betting it'll take him far. Them city lights keep him up at night, calling out his name. He's got a feeling, but nobody believes him, chasing after fortune and fame. But them city lights,
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I mean, so Aaron. I mean, I know you. A lot of people know you from Ghostland Observatory.
Yes.
Your other band.
Yes.
That band is like it's a dance party every night, right?
Yeah,
this
man.
is something totally different.
Yeah, it's me, being a songwriter and collaborating with Jonas and just tapping into this whole thing that I also am, being from small town Texas and growing up with an acoustic guitar in my hand, and playing some songs, and it just allows me just to kind of get out from the lasers for a second and just be me and
Yeah.
be able to sing some good songs.
Yeah, cool. So this project, I know, like you recorded this with like a ton of analog stuff, right? Like tape decks, weird keyboards, busted amps, like found material. How does it all kind of come together?
Jonas can probably explain that better. He's
That's
the madman behind the madness,
That just came from a lot of really strict years of recording as a record producer around Austin.
Yeah.
And when we started working on this, the more it got a little trashier, and the more, this Tom Waits side of my brain took over, and I was kind of going, how do we make our own version of this kind of... We had this junkyard psychedelic Devo weird thing going on that we just were like, yeah, this works,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it kept on. Some of the stuff, like that particular song, there's a really neat sound that my wife brought home a broken cassette deck, and I just fed it back into itself and made all these. It's one of my favorite sounds I've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
That stuff happens. So.
Yeah. So how do these songs start? Like on acoustic guitar, and then you kind of build them from there.
Yeah, I'll kind of bring majority of the time I'll bring a verse or a chorus, or an idea to Jonas, and man, he just instantly, if it really hits him, he just starts seeing it in his brain. It's not even physical yet. He's like, okay, I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to play this here. And it's all constructed. And then, our whole live thing is we're trying to do it without laptops.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Being a track-based band without laptops, and it's on tape machines. So we use live tape machines on stage to play all this cool, weird... wrap around sounds for what we're doing,
Yeah, something we can definitely appreciate around here. We are surrounded by tapes, and we got the
Yes,
machines
absolutely.
in the back.
Yes.
And so we are very locked in to this vibe right here. So,
We're comfortable. We're very comfortable
Oh,
in
good.
this
I'm glad.
place.
I'm glad. We aim to make you comfortable. So tell me about the next. You're gonna do another one from Western Static, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is this is kind of we've been pushing this out as a single. A video is going to come out later on this month for this single, and it's called "Good People," and it's what it is. It's just talking about just asking myself and other people. It's like, man, I'm a good person. I don't, beyond religion, beyond politics, beyond that. Like, are you just a good person? Like, period. Are you being cool? So it's kind of that thing, and it's also asking, man, where do we go from here with all these arguments, with all the nonsense that doesn't need to exist?
Yeah.
How do we keep going as a group, as a culture, as humanity together, forward? So
It's a big theme on West.
It's a big theme,
cool,
but
cool.
it's simple.
I
you know?
expect to know the answers to those questions in about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's more just posing it. I'm asking you. Help me out.
All right, cool.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
The acoustic busker version. Let's have
Yeah,
fun.
let's do it. Let's do it. I'm good people. Are you good people? Where is your steeple? For all your
year after year, year after year. All right. I'm good people. Are you good people? Where is your steeple for all good people? And where do we all go from here? And how do we live a life of fear? Year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year.
Yeah, thank you guys. That's a different sounding song than the first one. The first song was really kind of Tom Waits blues, spoken word, creepy night lounge.
Yeah.
This is sort of more folky, got
Yeah.
cool harmonies in it. So like, what is the what you guys work from? You guys like point to a certain kind of artist, someone you emulated growing up. Where do these songs come from?
They come from all influences. I mean, me and him have such scattered background influences. Mine stem from Lightning Hopkins and things like that,
Yeah.
but also go into more Steve Reich. I'm a composer too, so I do a lot of experimental music for me.
Yeah.
And then lots of big pop, Big
Yeah.
Star and Tom Petty and Power Pop, Cheap Trick for me.
So it's like a
Yeah.
blender bowl, and
Yeah,
it's
which is
like
cool.
live. It's a lot bigger production.
Right, right.
This is
There's a huge rig with like these tape decks.
everything, and it's way more psychedelic and swirling. But our main thing was like, man, we want, if the lights go out in the place, we want to be able to Alex Chilton it and light a
Yeah.
candle and go sit in the
Totally.
middle of the audience and
Yeah,
still
cool.
play our songs.
Cool.
Because there's so many bands that can't pull that off,
Yeah.
And so for us, we wanted to just be unstoppable in that way. And this album, Western Static, it is full of the emotion that is full of the world right now. It's up and down everywhere. Good things are happening some days, some things bad things, crazy things you don't understand.
Yeah.
So that's how the emotion is of that. And it wasn't planned. It's just everything seemed to fit together and say it needed to be together for the record.
Yeah. So when you guys are making it, there are a lot of sort of pre-recorded tracks, right? And when you are playing it live, are you sort of locked into what's going in behind you? Is there room for you guys to
There's lots of
move
improv
around
room.
inside?
I actually make different arrangements of all of those things for live. We actually have different night-to-night arrangements a lot of
Really?
the times, where we'll build intro tracks, because the way the machines work, for any nerdy fans out there that remember Zyrica,
Yeah.
it's totally Zyrica with 4 tape machines is how we're doing it live. Like, I have a bottom rhythm track bed, and the top bed is abstract legato-y colors that move over the top, and then there's kind of an experimental reel that changes out every night.
Oh, that's cool.
And we do some different sets with different arrangements of
So you
this
can mix
stuff.
them together in different ways each
Totally,
night.
and they exactly everything's got a layer of improv, and some songs, the more pop ones, I think, are strict to form.
Yeah.
But-
and once you like set that up on each given night, I mean, you move around on guitar and
Oh, I'm playing guitar and singing harmonies, and it's a full-on show. We're really performing at that point, just
Yeah, right.
as singers and guitarists. You know?
yeah, cool. So you guys did make an EP before Western Static came out, yeah?
We made an EP, and we made another record that we didn't tour behind. We just made it, and we were just like, this needs to be out now.
Yeah.
And it's wasn't time to go out.
Label
and,
up people, yeah.
And then now we're here with Western Static. So we've already put
So
out
we have
2 full-length
We
records
have
and
another
an EP.
full length out.
You have another full
we
length
have,
out.
We have another full length that came out last year that we didn't tour, and it kind of was an Austin only release, but that is available.
And so those you're playing those songs live as well? And
Oh, yeah,
we're playing like
we had to cut stuff. We had like 30-something, 40-something songs. We were ready to play a 4-hour show for everybody. But
we're ready to cook.
But nobody, we only have 45-minute to an hour slots right now. So.
We're ready. We're ready for it.
We're ready.
Cool. So I think the last song you're going to play for us today is from the first one, the EP, right?
It's the one, and this song, it's like this is the song that kind of gave me the confidence to kind of be like, hey man, you've been wanting to do this your whole life.
Yeah.
And it's called Keep on Rising. It's just kind of my confidence, like, dude, go out there and try something. You're a creative person, you're a creative human being, and just trust that gut feeling, trust that emotion. Don't second guess it and just do it, So, yeah, this one's called Keep on Rising. It's off the first EP release.
All right, man, cool.
All right.
I'm gonna keep on rising, I'm gonna keep on going on. My horse is getting thirsty, my heart is telling me to roam. I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying to see. I'm dying and I'm dying and I'm dying and I need to be free. Well, it's times like these I just want to let go. Embrace the dream, embrace the great unknown. I'm gonna keep on rising, I'm gonna keep on going on. My soul is getting restless, it's howling till the break of dawn. I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying to see. I'm dying and I'm dying and I'm dying and I need to be free. Well, it's times like these I just want to let go.
Yeah, dude. That is awesome, man. I think that may be our first ever fade out at here at the Bay Studio. You guys are mold breakers. That's awesome. It's a great song. And the looping sounds really great. I love that it sounds like, the lyrics of at least some of these songs are like really kind of like connected to the ethos of why this exists and why you're doing this. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, everything that I'm writing about and singing about is, from the heart. It's stuff I connect with because I can't sing it unless I connect with it. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, it sounds great. The looping pedals sound great, even though this is not your typical stage setup.
No, we don't. We did do a live acoustic record last year as well.
Yeah.
And we did release a couple of weird EPs in between that we did some similar stuff. We've done a version where it's just me playing like bass left-hand keyboard and.
We can do them any
other
way
synth
you want.
And
We can
little
do
drum
it,
machines. We've done it lots of ways.
Yeah, man. Well, it sounds great.
Chords and melody.
And so Western Static came out September 22nd.
Yes.
You guys are on tour now, Midnight Stroll.
Yes.
You guys are on tour. Everyone can check out the dates at midnightstroll.com. I know you got a show coming up this evening at the Mercury Lounge here in New York City.
Yes.
So, have a great show. Have a great tour.
Thank you.
Congrats on this record. It sounds great, man.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for stopping by Paste and playing in our tape library.
This is so cool. We feel right at home.
Yeah, right. You can just like take all the samples you want, bring them back home, and make some records.
Don't tempt
and
me.
we'll take half the proceeds.
Fair enough.
All right, cool. Yeah, guys, come back anytime and play for us again, man.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much for having us.
All right.